this is Rob, and we're here doing the news live from Cannes. We're so grateful to Spotify that's hosting us this morning, and I'm here with the fabulous Lisa Giacosa, who's the Chief Investment Officer at Spark Foundry. Hey, Lisa, thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, good. You've had a busy day so far?
It's been a little bit hectic and run around in the rain, giving you the lovely frizzy look, which
That's
is a new look from the wet look yesterday.
But the rain's cooled us down a little
It's
bit.
amazing.
Yeah,
It's a good, refreshing break.
So we run the Brand Safety Summit and Brand Safety Week, as you know, and as we expand our thinking, to us, we consider that brand safety is really akin to current events, because if something happens in brand safety, it becomes the news. Do you think that makes sense to think about that way?
I think it does. I think also, I like to also think about brand safety being a hygiene factor as well, right?
Yeah.
I think, it's something that there are two ways to look at it: brand safety and brand suitability. And I think there's an important distinction there in terms of how you look at it. But when it comes to the current events, I mean, as soon as something splashes and it's against the wrong content, everybody knows about it, right? And we've all had that call in the middle of the night of, hey, can you get this off air?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. You deal with human beings, and human beings sometimes have behavioral issues too, right?
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So anyway, that's kind of why we figured we should do the news. Anyway, you've been here a couple days. You've had some stories to remember. What's the most fun thing you've done here since you got here a few days ago?
I've had some really productive meetings and really exciting conversations, but I will say I surprised myself.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying Paris Hilton's going to be here, and I was like, I'm not into all of that. That's not my thing. And then she DJ'd last night, and what a set!
Oh.
What a DJ she has become. So I had a fantastic evening with a bunch of my clients.
Yeah, we saw Mark Ronson on Monday. That was really good too. But I heard Paris was excellent. So
yeah, she was
super
fabulous.
cool. Super cool. So as you're here in Cannes this week, like, what are the top 1-2 things you want to accomplish before you get out of here?
So coming out of COVID, if we are out, let's hope we are. I think just that opportunity to reconnect in person, not only with the people that we're used to seeing in the US, which we're reconnecting with, ironically, in France, but also people from Europe and Australia and the US and APAC, and just that global community here, that reconnection is just fantastic.
Yeah, I was hearing so much of that. I think everybody's just mostly excited to be here and excited for the in-person. So back to the news, right? So this is, kind of, we're asking executives like yourselves to give us some commentary on what's going on in the world. Gas prices are up, food prices are up, airline ticket prices are up, hotel, it's all happening, right? All of the brands that we work with, have some kind of shock from inflation/recession. How are you advising clients? What are they saying? What are they thinking about second half ad spend, or even into 23?
For me, I think that I'm a big believer of in a recession, that's when you put your pedal to the gas, pardon the pun, because the gas is going to be expensive. But I think that's when, you need to reinforce your brand trust, ensure that you've got that brand credibility, brand love, and that connection throughout, so that when things do come back, you're not starting from the beginning again. There's nothing worse than coming back and being at ground zero.
How is that being received? Because I think that, there's lots of marketing studies out there, especially CPG brands. Take the foot off the gas, the store shelves, they get fuller, and you don't sell product. So we know that that's a fact. However, how is that message being received by some of the marketers? Are they like, no, sorry, I don't care, I'm cutting it back? Or, how's that?
It's a mixed bag, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
There are some that I used to call it burning the furniture. They start to take things out to put it to their bottom line, but then the reality is the top line starts to then suffer in the next quarter. So you see that happening. And then there are some that are, I was just in another conversation with a QSR brand this morning, and they were saying, there are prices in their food, in their supply chain, that are having an impact, and they know that they need to actually keep that foot on the pedal and keep innovating and keep differentiating and keep their spend up.
So they understand it. They understand it with some caution. Okay, great. Well, thank you. This was awesome. Yeah, really appreciate the time. And thank you, everybody, for watching. This is the news live from Cannes.